Hi, welcome back. This is module, I forget now, 4, I think? Yeah, module 4, formatives and feedback. And this is all about making sure that your students are able to practice their skills and then get as quality feedback as possible from you as quickly as possible. And again, this is all these sessions that are happening in the classroom are all about, or in my classroom I should say, are all about things you already know how to do. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of what we're going to be doing this year is just more of what we've always done as teachers. It's just we're going to be doing it through the screen. That's the only real change. So, formatives and feedback, if you think in terms of an instructional pie, okay, so all the different things that we do, we introduce, we add supplemental materials, we discuss, we practice, and then we have summative assessments, right? That's generally what we do. And sometimes we spend a lot of time in the introduction and the discussion, but not as much in the practice. And what we're going to have to do as a shift is we're going to have to shift to a larger percentage of what we do as teachers with our students being practice, because that's going to be easiest to do and to be able to gauge where your students are, since you're not going to be able to read their body language or their facial expressions, right? So what you need to do is think about all the practice that you typically do and how you can put it online. And that's what this session's about. And I also want to give you a plug that we're doing a longer session called Formatives and Feedback, where you literally just bring in work that you already do in the classroom and figure out how this paper-based or lab-based practice can best happen online. Okay? And so that is a session that we'll also be offering during this PD week. Okay, so just like all the rest of the sessions, we have a little bit of an intro, an essential question, writing time, follow-up, and resources. And so this essential question is, when does the stickiest learning happen for you? Lecture, reading, practice, or summative assessments? And why? I'll repeat that. Lecture, reading, oh, sorry, wrong part I'm repeating. So this is where I'm going to edit. When does the stickiest learning happen for you? Lecture, reading, practice, or summative assessments, and why? So what I'd like you to do right now is pause and go do some writing, and then you can come back. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so we have this whole, like we talked about, this time and learning shift, so that the whole paradigm has shifted. And it's all the same elements of the instructional pie, just different percentages and modalities for the instruction. And so what you really need to think about is, you as a learner, where does your stickiest point end up being, like with the stuff that sticks with you long term? And chances are you're going to say practice, because that's when you get to really test. Do I actually know this? I'm getting quick feedback. You fix what your misunderstanding is, etc. Okay? So that is basically the follow-up that I wanted to give you on that. And there, again, we're going to have a whole session on this, and it's going to be a workshop. So literally, you're just going to be working through different formative assessments you have and how you can take them from paper-based to being online. Okay. We also have a handout or a web resource pages and a web resource that actually has a table of, this is your traditional assessment, and this is how you can do it in a synchronous environment, and this is how you can do it in an asynchronous environment. And that will be on the Digital 73 and SMHS hybrid school websites. Okay? Thank you.